Well, hello. My name's Fred Hodgins. I'm up in Ontario, Canada, and it's a warm summer day. And this recording is, we're going to entitle this How to Begin Your LifeVantage Business, How to Begin Your LifeVantage Income Opportunity. So at this point, I'm just assuming that you've already been to a webinar or you've already been to the LV Connector website, you've watched the ABC, you've talked to a few people. You've maybe seen some of the extra videos. You've got some validation, seen what PubMed actually understand that this is way bigger than a network marketing business opportunity, that this is a cause-driven company and we're a cause-driven team. So you've seen that, and now you're making a decision, well, how do I start? So let's share some ideas about that, see what fits for you. This really isn't for customers that are just looking to be a customer. You know, in our opportunity, our customers and distributors pay the same price for the products. There's no entry-level cost for a customer. We all pay subscription prices or non-subscription prices based on whether we're on a subscription or not. So it's not, hey, mom, join my deal so you can save money. So, but you've now made the decision, hey, I want to be a partner with TeamLeverage, with LifeVantage. And what's the best way for me to start? So let me just start a screen share, and I'll be back to you in a minute. Okay, so again, this is how to begin your LifeVantage opportunity. So let me just move to the next slide, and I want to start out with the income disclosure sheet. By law, we are required to share this sheet. This is an audited financial statement. I'm sure you've seen it before. And you're making some decisions where you want to be on this chart, right? We've got levels from distributor right through to Pro 11, and you can see the average incomes there. Of course, all of us started with buying a kit. We all started in the same place. You know, we did our $50 or $45 in Canada or whatever it is in the country that you're in, if it's the UK or if it's in Japan, wherever you are. So we've decided we purchased our kit. We're going to talk in detail about that, and we start, you know, at the same place. We've set up our 200-point auto ship, right, or auto ship subscription, and we're seeing on the side here, where do you want to be? What level do you want to be? And so this is the ranks of Pro 3, Pro 4, Pro 5, Pro 6. We call that our middle ranks. And you can see here the average, the average incomes right there per year. That's annual, and this is in US dollars. So if Canada, you just times it by 1.25, and there's the monthly incomes. I can tell you that this $600, $700, $1,000 a month changes everything. When we did that, outside of my job, we put it towards paying off debt, paying off mortgages, and so forth. And we got our mortgage paid down and debt free, and we're able to take that extra income that we're earning from our side hustle to buy some real estate and things like that. And it totally changed our lives. And then with LifeVantage, within a year, I was able to retire because we reached this rank level of Pro 6. And we have multiple business centers. So enough about us, it's just, but you need to decide where it is you want to be. And so how do we get started? Well, we pick a business kit, right? And with that business kit, $50 in the US, $44 in Canada, you get a paper package that's mailed directly to you, and you've got a back office. And this back office is amazing. And it comes with our kit. It's a one-time, lifetime membership. There's no, hey, $20, $30, $40 a month for our back office and the support tools from the company. We also get an app. We get a replicating website that you'll actually go to with your sponsor to enroll. And so that's, we all get that for our $50. It's kind of crazy. You can start a business for $50, and then whatever products you buy, which we'll talk about next, and can actually earn more money than the average McDonald's does in a few years. And that's not blowing smoke. So we have 3 packages. So we have a platinum pack. I'm going to talk mostly in US dollars, but for our Canadian friends, we want to mention that as well. And so the platinum pack has these things included in it. And it's $1,250. Now is $1,200 plus the 50, or $1,500 in Canada plus the 44. And it's got a ticket to our next major training event. So get back with the person that invited you here, because you'll want to know when that event is. And the products are deeply discounted. In these kits, you can see here it's a 38% discount. It's free shipping on all the kits. With a Platinum Pack, you start with 1,000 points. And Pro 1, our first rank advancement level above distributor, is Pro 1. So people starting with a Platinum Pack start as a Pro 1, and that 1,000 points counts to you, and of course it counts to your sponsor and their sponsor and so forth. So as you're building your distribution organization, if it's 5 generations from you, it's 1,000 points that just flows through the organization. So it promotes really fast and stable growth. You get a phone app from the company, and with our team, we've developed our own in-house app as well. It won't be found on Google Play Store or anything. It's just for our team, and that's exciting too. And then you get the Platinum experience. Right now, LifeVantage is the front jersey sponsor of Salt Lake Real soccer team. So they have a lot of people asking all the time about LifeVantage, about the product, about our Axio as an example. And they want to join. Well, people that start with a Platinum Pack and they're on the company app can get customers if there's extra customers that come in that do not have a distributor. And so again, the Platinum Pack comes with all of these products. And in Canada and the US and the UK and Australia and so forth, it's going to be a different product mix, and of course different currencies, but it's going to be the same value, right? And 1,000 points. We call it PV. The Gold Pack is the second pack that we have available to us, and it's just half the value, half the products, half the points, but it still has a ticket to our live training event. It has 500 points, so you'd have to move 2 of them in your organization to do the same what you do with one Platinum Pack. And then, so extreme amount of value. And in Canada and the United States, we get a Vitality Stack included with all of these kits. And then other product. Now the Silver Pack is 250 points. It's $300 plus the $50 for the starter pack, and the same in Canada. It's $475 plus the 44. And the products are deeply discounted again. So the company has deeply discounts these because they're already prepackaged in the warehouse, and it gives us all a wide variety of products. And we say, get in where you fit in. Right? But get back to the person that invited you here, because how you start is important, right? We started with the top pack we could because we wanted the most amount of points, and I wanted the best story I could have going forward, right? I wanted to be able to say I had the Platinum Pack, or the highest pack at the time that we started. I wanted all the products. I wanted the products to be able to use, and for my wife, and to be able to give some away to my parents and things like that. So I chewed through all the products in my kit so fast that in 2 weeks I had to buy more. And so, so get started. You know, the big thing is to get in. There is another way where you can do a starter pack, and you can just pick and choose products as well. So you can do that, and we recommend doing over 200 points. That way you're going to get your full commissions. But so just get in where you fit in, and get back to the person that invited you here, or get back to us, and we can talk through what makes sense for you. We want to do what makes sense for you. And then this slide is kind of busy, but when we get paid with LifeVantage, we get a card. Oh, I should have had my wallet here with my card in it and showed you, but it's just a Visa debit card, and it gets deposited right to our account. So we get paid weekly, we get paid monthly. In the new year in 2020, they're looking at coming out with daily pay. So we get paid Smart Start money. So when you move a kit, or when you buy your pack, whatever it is, your enroller will get, and you see here on the slide, it may be if it's a Platinum Pack and you're they're in the States, you'd get 400. If it's a Canadian distributor, we'd receive $500 Canadian. If it's a Gold Pack, you can see the numbers here, 200 or 250. A Silver, it's 100 or 125. And again, if it's in Australia or England, it'll be whatever it is there. We have businesses growing in all these countries. And so the company pays this weekly. This Fast Start or Smart Start gets paid weekly. So when a kit is moved, the following Friday, you receive this money. It's just really cool, and it's deposited on your LifeVantage debit card. It's kind of cool, or you can put it in just to an account on a cloud and transfer it directly to your bank. It's your choice. And then we have some rank advancements: Pro 1, Pro 2, and Pro 3. Now, when you hit Pro 2 in the beginning, in the first full month, there's an extra $100 bonus. So that's 2,500 points. So if you came in with a platinum pack and you brought in another platinum and a gold pack, there's 2,500 points that's the month you're in. If it's the following month, it's just whatever combination of 2,500 points. And the company, of course, if you brought in all that business yourself, you'd make 40%. So if it was 2 platinum packs, there's $800. A gold pack could be another 500 points or $200. So there's $1,000, and there's an extra bonus of $100. Again, this isn't exhaustive. We do it in 90 days or 3 business months. At the Pro 3, there's up to $700 worth of extra bonuses in that. That's so. And then we have some launch bonuses that roll up based on the kits. Right here, you can see LV. Connector.com/compensation. We got a couple great videos explaining all this. Basically, we do our 200 points of business personally through self-consumption or having a few customers, and we duplicate this out. And again, we get paid weekly. I got 2 screens here in front of me here. So we get paid our Smart Start bonus 30 to 40% on all the new customers and distributors. And then the monthly is our monthly residuals, where the new orders or the reorders that come in, we get paid over and over and over again for the rest of our life. Oh man, we can transfer our business as an asset to our children and grandchildren. We got some elite bonus pools. Reaching this Pro 5 rank as quick as possible is really important, because the company gives you a second business center. That's beyond the scope of this call, but I wanted my second business center as quick as I could because it just made sense. It would duplicate out faster and we would make more money. You can also have your spouse come involved with it as well, but you cannot sponsor your spouse, right? There's rules with the FTC against that, but there's a way around that where your sponsor can sponsor your spouse. Let's talk to the person that invited you here, or do a private consultation with us and we can explain that. But that's a way to double your income right out the chute by doing that. So by being smart with your business and getting started quickly. Reaching Pro 5, also you get to go to Pro 5 Summit. Pro 7, you start overriding the whole organization, meaning every product that's sold worldwide. So we want to get off to a good start. And so you've picked the pack that made sense for you. And this is the basics of the compensation plan. Again, go to lvconnector.com/compensation. Now, we have a system where we share this information. And so you've probably seen this already, lvconnector.com. You can see our system that we provide. And this is something that's provided in-house by our team. It's a simple website. And the ABC Investigative News Report is right in the center. And if you click on this live, I got my mouse in the wrong spot. You click on this live, you can see it changes. It's in English. It's in, right now we've got it in English, Spanish, Chinese, and we're looking to put it into more languages where it's transcribed. So that's a huge value that we're adding as a team. On this more button here, there's more science. That's where the patents and everything is all listed. So this is your site as a member of TeamLeverage, provided for you for free. So it takes you need to learn how to use it a little bit, but it's intuitive once you see how it's laid out. And then we have Facebook groups that we utilize, right? These are provided as well for free. It's somebody's, the administrator here. We've got product groups. And I add all of my potential customers, after I've shared some information with them by asking questions and so forth, to a couple of them: biohacking health, natural NRF2 yellow pill, so forth. So that's available to us. Then we've also got our own team page right here, this TeamLeverage right here, and that's for our team members, and we share best practices and things like that there. So that's available for you for free. It's your site. And then we have a system webinars, skills training, audio calls. So we have 3 live webinars a week. We have 1 live call each week. Right now, at the time of this recording, we do this opportunity on Monday and Wednesdays, and you can see the time there, at 9 Eastern, 8 Central, and so forth. Monday, we have a leadership update call, and that's an audio call, and it's at noon Eastern. And that schedule is at lbconnector.com/team calls. They should have that highlighted in yellow right there so you can see it standing out. So you're going to want to bookmark this page and go back to it often. And there's a couple audio recordings there that we just recommend that you listen to as well as you're getting started. We've got a skills training call that's currently right now is at 9:30 on Sunday evening. Every couple weeks, we'll just call together a team chat to go over best practices. And we do this all on our team Zoom meeting. And now this may be as far as you need to go in this video right now. Kind of, where to get started, what makes sense for you, 1,000 points for a platinum pack, 500 for a gold pack, 250 for a silver pack. So, obviously, it takes moving 4 silver packs to do the same volume that 1 platinum pack does. At the same time, get in where you fit in, what makes sense, set your goals. So now we're just going to talk about some skills that we need to build a large business. And here's some things that we need. And these are things that we're looking for. You only need these 3 skills, these 3 habits, I guess, to have your dreams, to be able to build out from that income disclosure sheet wherever you wanted to be on that average income, anywhere from distributor to Pro 11. And the first thing is desire, right? And I'll speak in first person now. When I was introduced to this, I had a desire. I was tired of going back and forth to work. And even though it was what was called a good job, I wanted something else. I was buying a franchise for $400,000. Thank goodness we didn't go ahead with that. We only lost $30,000 in that transition. They broke the contract and it all fell apart. And thank goodness we didn't go any further. Some poor people went further and they lost the whole thing. But I had desire. I was looking for a solution. I wasn't looking to do network marketing. Certainly not again, because I'd had my hat in this arena before. But I liked the free enterprise model, and I was open when I saw what these products do, what this team does, what this system does. And so I had a desire. I wanted freedom. I wanted time. I wanted security. I wanted autonomy. I wanted a secure retirement, right? And I wanted to be with like-minded people that were having fun. And I also love that this is a cause, that this is way bigger than a network marketing biz op. And so this list is really very personal. It's endless and it's personal for you. But we need to have a desire. Being totally apathetic that, hey, whatever, it's not going to work. Just be a customer, right? And we need to be coachable, right? So coachable means being able to learn a system, follow a system, not be a lone ranger. Lone rangers don't work well with LifeVantage and with TeamLeverage, right? So and why would you want to be a lone ranger? Then it's all about you. It's better to be about the system, about the company, about the cause, right? So we want to partner with independent thinkers, people that are thinking outside the box, that you understand there's a system. And the system duplicates. People lead, systems duplicate. So we have a system in place. And we can follow it. And then a work ethic, right? We can have desire and coachable, but if we don't have any type of work ethic, right? Like nothing happens. And, back to me in first person, right? I was working for someone else. I was working in a propane refinery. I was doing side hustles, working for other people, trying to make ends meet and get ahead in life. So I had a work ethic. I'd get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and stand outside in the freezing cold and minus 20 degrees, wiring up a motor in a refinery as an example. Surely, having a work ethic wasn't the problem. And I think most of us, it's the same thing. If we can find something that's worthwhile, right? There's a bad rap for millennials right now saying they're unmotivated, they're lazy, and it's not true. They're just uninspired, right? Why would they want to do what their parents did that didn't work? And so, but a work ethic where you can actually own your own enterprise, develop ongoing pension style income. Is it worth it? So, so only you can answer those three things. And if you are, well, welcome to the team. Get in where you fit in, and let's go to work and let's have some fun. So our three skills to master, and really we learned these in kindergarten, right? Is asking questions, just asking questions, active listening to people, right? This can be done on the phone, in person, social media, or any combination, but it's just asking questions. And then inviting people to look at information, right? We can use our app as an example, use the LV Connector website, asking people if, is now a bad time to set aside 15 minutes to watch an ABC investigative news report, right? It sounds to me like, John, it sounds to me like you care about your health and the health of your family, right? Is now a bad time to set aside 15 minutes to watch an ABC investigative news report? Or sounds like you're open to income opportunities, John. Right? Sounds like you're working 2-3 jobs. Sounds like you're open, right? Is that true? Yes, it is. So just, and there's 100 different ways to ask that question, but when we're actively listening and asking questions, and then pointing to the right information, that's really what inviting is. And then focus on the next event. Understand that this is a big deal, right? So focus on the next event. When it could be a webinar, it could be an audio call, right? I guess that's called a phone call, right? An in-person meeting. It could be a regional event, and Elite Academy, one of our bigger conventions where you get the ticket in your gold and your platinum pack, or a convention. In our system, we're never a couple days away from the next event, right? So focus on the next event. So know that calendar that's on lvconnector.com/team calls. And so the success formula, so we just briefly talked about, the skills to master, what we need with, we personally have to bring to the table, and then the success formula. Well, making a strong decision, and the stronger the decision, the better. Building your own belief. Only someone can do that. The only sale that's being made here is the sale you make to yourself, right? These biohacking products, they extend lifespan and health span. They make us look younger. They make us feel better. They even actually biologically make us better. Part of my decision was I wanted to be with the folks that were building this. They're good people. They're people from every walks of life. And man, they're making it happen. They're building their communities. They're making the world a better place. I wanted my kids around these people. These people are people I would invite into my home. So the stronger the decision, the better. And I'll tell you right up front, LifeVantage is not perfect. It's just better than anything else there, right? It's not perfect, but it's better than anything else. And so welcome to LifeVantage. So make a strong decision. And for me, my decision grew as I went along, right? My belief level in the beginning was small, but I stayed into the system, in the conference calls and stuff. And so my belief built. I went to an Elite Academy. My belief built until we got to be where we were rock solid, or as they'd say, built bulletproof. Be clear on your goals, and your goals are going to grow. Maybe in the beginning it's to go Pro 1 or get your money back, right? So you start with a platinum pack and you move 3 platinum packs, you got your money back. Or maybe so that's your goal. Maybe it's to get your product paid for, so you have a big enough organization with reorders that your products that you buy on a monthly basis are covered, so it's free. Maybe that's your goal, right? But it grows from there, and then it goes to where, hey, I want to make $500 a month. I want to bring my wife home from work. I want to put my kids through college and come out debt free, right? I want to have autonomy. I want to secure up my retirement. So having clear goals and continue to grow your goals. I got this written right here on my whiteboard. And it says, every time you are close to your goal, you must move your goal further out. So having clear goals to start with. Speed. A sense of urgency creates momentum. And that's true in almost any business, but it certainly happens here. So speed. And here at LifeVantage, we get to learn and earn as we learn. You don't need to know everything. I don't know everything at this point, and I never will. It's always learning. And then earn as we learn, much like an apprenticeship, except for this is different because it doesn't take 5 to 10 years. It doesn't take a college degree, as an example. And then follow the leader, follow the system. That's a skill we learn in kindergarten, follow the leader. But follow the system, follow what the leaders, and good leaders are good followers. So we have a system in place, and we've got great leadership at LifeVantage. And then just be persistent. 100 weeks to freedom is the potential. I was able to leave my job of over 6 figures in less than a year, right? So, say 52 weeks. It was less than that. But I followed that system, and I made it a point to invite people to look every single day. Invite 2-3 people to look every single day. I didn't focus on the results. I just focused on inviting people to look, getting them in front of the information. So here's a quick summary, and as we wrap this up. Enroll with the discounted starter pack. So you put, like your $50 kit or your $44 kit in Canada, and then whatever product pack makes sense for you. You'll need the ID number or website of your sponsor, the person that cared enough about you to get you here. And then the next thing is a database of people. We recommend people just take some time with this and look at your phone. Look at your database in your phone. Look at your Christmas card list. Look at your Facebook account. Think of your neighbors. Think of people like who wants better health? Who, if they just had an opportunity with products that were going viral around the world that extended life and delaying disease and dysfunction, who would want to know about that? And just do your database. So we've got more coaching on that more specifically. And then for a strong start is asking people questions. When you're going to identify distributor partners and distributor or customer partners. Then set a goal to go influencer and pace setter. We didn't talk a lot about that today, but we have some programs built into the company, and they know that we have an influencer program, and the company knows that those that went Pro 7, that's a 6-figure income annually to over $10,000 a month when you look at the income disclosure. Those that did it recently, the average was 22 months, and there were certain behaviors and certain things they did. And so that's called now our influencer program. And what that does is it creates your own momentum story, right? So, and then as you go, you'll identify your partners and then duplicate the build to Pro 5. And you have us here to help you. And then building your story, your 30-day story, your 90-day story, your 1-year story, and your 100-week story. And that comes from influencer and pace setter, right? And rank advancements and hitting the incentive trips. And then a proper long-term mindset. When we decided to do this, and I went to my first Elite Academy, it was like, man, this is where I want to be. I'm not sponsorable anywhere else. This is the team I want to be on. This is the company I want to be with. This thing's going global. It's going viral. It's going household. And I wanted to be a part of it. It went from my brain to my heart that I wanted to be with these people. So I'm here for the long term. And when there was hiccups and things that happen, which inevitably will because there's people involved, I just rolled with it and pulled myself back up. And then, so in the beginning, create lots of activities, lots of asking questions and pointing people to the information. And there's going to be some results. And because LifeVantage pays 40%, you'll get lots of smart start money coming back, but there's going to be more activity than it's going to seem like there is results. And with consistent activity, there's going to be some momentum building. And then at the 100-week plus mark, on average, there's going to be lots of team activity with less personal activity. It's going to continue going on, but that's just the the averages there. And so continuing the summary, how to begin your LifeVantage opportunity. There's good, there's better, there's best. So good as a silver pack. Man, you're in the game. You're in free enterprise. Welcome to TeamLeverage. Welcome to the team. And let's do the basics. What it is your goals, what it is that you want out of life. Better is a gold pack because now you've got a ticket to the next training event. And LifeVantage takes the training very, very important because they know that you and I, are their most important asset. And this company gets it. And then best is a platinum pack, and just because it's all the products, it creates a good story. And there's more product in it, and it just duplicates. And now you've got your 30-day story. You've got your start story, your 30-day story. And so, again, get in where you fit in, follow the system, and let's get you off to the fast start that you deserve, that you work for. And get back to the person that invited you, cared enough to invite you to LifeVantage, to TeamLeverage, and let's make the best decision about how you start. And however you start, welcome to TeamLeverage, and let's make your dreams happen. So with that, this webinar is now closed.